the question of the day is Battlefield 1 still great in 2025? What's up, guys? Well, it's here. And the answer is yes. There's no way this game is going to be terrible in 2025. It feels different, though. If you have been playing a lot of Battlefield 5 or Delta Force, Call of Duty, and then you go back to, like the old school Battlefield 1, it's going to feel a little bit different. Not terrible. Not terrible. But I noticed, gunplay and gameplay, mechanics right away because I play so much Battlefield 5, so that's why. But that doesn't make this game less fun or terrible or unplayable, none of that stuff. It's just different, I don't want to say good different or bad different. It just feels different. So you notice that the difference, right away, or at least I did. But nonetheless, it's still pretty fun. A lot of people play the game. I mean, not like a huge amount. It's not like when it was back in the day, when we had like a tons of servers all over the place, and it was just a crazy amount of people. It's not that bad. I mean, there's certain days, there's certain hours where you can see more servers, up and running. Certain days and hours where or times, I would say, where it's like, man, it's like nothing available right now, so it's kind of scary. But still, a lot of people play the game. I guess the Battlefield franchise right now is split between Battlefield 1, Battlefield 5, 2042, and you know, maybe some people playing Battlefield 4 on PS4. So still like a very very active, the Battlefield community with all Battlefield games, which is great. Which is great because now in 2025, if you want to go back to some older game and just relive those memories and just have a good time, and then you can do so. Some servers, and just have a good time and try to get some kills here and there, and it's just fun. So yeah, it's still pretty great. It's still pretty amazing. I love the how immersive this game is, and um how amazing the map design is. Like sometimes, at least sometimes it takes me a while to realize certain things. Even though when I was playing the game, I thought so too. But when you step away for a while and then you go back, you're like, oh my goodness, I appreciate these things more. I appreciate the map design more. I appreciate these certain things, certain features, or whatever the case may be. And in the case of map design, I really like the map design in Battlefield 1. It was pretty good. Um, it was really really well done. Like this game really is just it's just pretty amazing. So I'm happy to be back on BF1. Like I said, I like to make these videos, go back to some of the old battlefields. uh Not too long ago we posted, or a few weeks ago, Battlefield 4 on the PS3, just recorded right before the servers were shut down. So going back to older games, that makes you appreciate the newer ones, believe it or not. If you go back to uh, the Battlefield 4, I'm talking on consoles, right? And then you move to, let's say, 2042. It's like it's gonna feel nice. It's gonna look better. It's gonna feel smoother. It's gonna be, even though 2042 is not the greatest game ever, but you notice those differences right there. So I know, times change, technology and whatnot, but I'm talking about just the changes itself. You just notice the difference, and sometimes it could be for good or for bad. It all depends on the player. What the player likes or dislike. But in my case, I like everything. I try to like stay positive with things and try to look at the good side of things. The good side of things is always what I'm trying to aim for. Um, so maybe I wouldn't be a good person to do a review because I'll be the nicest guy, doing reviews for any games. They wouldn't be not so terrible. They'll be so decent, but there wouldn't be any fives or sixes. But I'm just kidding. But yeah, it's a fun game. I like it a lot. I like the shotgun in this game. It's pretty fantastic. And everything else, and it's just it brings back those memories, man. Going back um to Battlefield 1 brings back those memories. A few years ago, playing this game like almost like non-stop, and just trying to get better at the game, and with the guns, because the guns got a little crazy here. So it was a nice and interesting learning curve with Battlefield 1, and I think with every game and with every Call of Duty, learning how to master the guns, the recoil, trying to find the best loadout, and which I have plenty of videos of those in my channel. So it was always interesting, entertaining, And now that you go back, it's like, okay, I know all these things, maybe I'm just gonna challenge myself and handicap myself with maybe no attachments, or do this, or I don't know, do something weird just for the fun of it. So that's always something interesting and fun to do. And I think running around with the shotgun is always fun. Sometimes where is connection or your aim or both, sometimes you don't get those one-hit kills, and they're very frustrating. It doesn't matter if you shoot first or how close you are to the enemy. Sometimes it's a little weird, but in this game in particular, I think was working pretty well, and I'm happy with that, because if I'm close to the enemy and I shoot first, he should die, not the other way around. So there could be some connection problem sometimes. So, but nonetheless, pretty fun game, and TDM can be a little a little slower. People tend to stay in the back or set their spawns, and depending on the game and your teammates also, and this map, I like this map. I just didn't like that the upper level, the catwalk up there. It was kind of annoying sometimes, if people were not paying attention and not taking care of those guys up there, in domination could have been just a very annoying situation to have. So, but nonetheless, like I said, this map is awesome. Battlefield 1 is still pretty great in 2025. If you guys are interested in maybe jumping in, definitely, why not? As long as the server's up and some people playing, you can get a somewhat decent team and maybe have a nice little gaming session. So, but that's my take on it. Pretty fantastic, and I don't know, highly recommend it. Maybe if you're on the fence of going back to Battlefield 1 maybe for a few hours, then you can jump back to whatever you're playing, the Marvel games, or 2042 if you still play that game, or even Battlefield 5. So pretty good, but I love Battlefield 1. It's pretty fantastic. One very special game in the Battlefield franchise, in my opinion. It's going down as one of the best, and one of the good ones. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoy. My name is Wild Charles. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Check out some of the other gameplays in my channel, and I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you for watching. All right, later.